Hey guys, I've just tried to do this mission. I got stuck. Not because I didn't know where to go, but you have to go over like rooftops and things to get to somewhere, and I kept missing the jump, or not going fast enough to make the jump. Also, I've boosted the volume levels, which I should have done ages ago, to be honest, but the volume levels are quite low. They've always been like that on my channel, really. They're sort of quite low. You have to put the volume up on your phone or whatever you're watching on. So I think I've hopefully increased it now, so it should be more similar to other YouTube videos. Obviously, all YouTube videos could all be different volumes anyway, but it's boosted a bit so that you don't have to put the volume up so much, and without it crackling or it being too much gain and all that kind of thing. So yeah, let's give this one another go. You're basically still in the...
I think we're outnumbered here.
But not entirely out of luck. Forgive me, Q.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're still in the car, in the rally car. You've got to take her back to somewhere, and then you get on the bike.
So far, so good, 007, but that's not an armored vehicle. You'll have to avoid those patrols if you expect to deliver Miss Saint-Germain home in one piece.
Careful, James!
Okay, I'm a lot better with this rally. I think this is the car I seem to have the best control over so far. And maybe the car earlier in the game that wasn't quite so fast. But yeah, the controls are quite reactive, and especially with the bike. It only takes a little movement of the analog stick and it seems to just be quite reactive and turn quite sharply, sort of thing. Well, I've done this bit very quick. Oh, no, in that.
I heard the guards talking about a platinum mine on the north side of town.
Perhaps I should go there and dig up some information.
Right, onto the bike, and then I've got to go across rooftops, but I kept missing the last jump, and then you fall to the street if you miss it, and then you have to just go back and do it again. Oh, that was a bit anticlimactic. Yeah, see, well, you can't really tell, to be fair. Like, it's more something you feel, but...
007, we determined a way for you to access the mine. You're not afraid of heights, I trust?
But yeah, it only takes like a little movement on the analog and it turns quite sharply. I need to stop repeating myself, I've already said that. I'm going to try and figure out where it is that jump is, so at least I can give it a good run up. This bit's really hard to get through without hitting the walls. Oh god. Oh, that's right. I don't know if there's that one down there. I think it's the one after this jump down here. Oh no, it's this one. Oh god, it's this one coming up. At least I can actually get a decent run up. Oh god. It's worth taking some time right now to do this rather than having to redo this bit altogether. Yes, there we go. That's one we're stuck on. Hopefully, I don't think I'll get stuck on another bit now. Oh. I know. Ooh, nice. Oh, oh no. Oh no. You gotta press L1 on that bit. Damn it. Oh, so I've ended up having to do the jump again anyway, but should be less boring than when I was trying to get on the roofs again. So I don't know if you can hear that. It's my cat. Oh. Oh god. Oh no. No. Oh god. Oh no, I'm not going to make this jump now, am I? Oh no, no, it's only a little jump. Right, okay. Just got to remember to press L1 at the right time. Once we get down to that statue. I hope it's L1. It didn't prompt me to press it. Yes! There we go. Oh wow, this is very dark. Oh, only briefly though. Pretty sure I wasn't going fast enough to make that. Okay, I think that'll be that one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm glad I restarted that because I was taking ages just going back onto the rooftops every 2 seconds. Cool. So that's another bike mission done. I wonder how many more vehicle missions there are for the game. We're not that far off completing the game either, to be fair. And I'm so pleased as well because I've done it in well, I did a Bond game video just going through like Bond games, and I also did it as a separate video for some N64 games that aren't official, if that makes sense. But there's some Bond games like Goldfinger 64 that have basically been made, but they've been put onto cartridge, so they're not official games, but you can play them on a cartridge because they've been put onto a cartridge and you can play on the original hardware on N64. So I got them, put them into the console and switched it on, and I could tell like there is a game on it and everything, but it was a bit fuzzy. Not fuzzy, it was like a bit of interference with the image, so it wouldn't have been playable like with like just loads of like lines and things, like, you know, when you haven't got a I'm not explaining this very well, but when you haven't got something connected quite right to the TV, you get all those like lines and sort of fuzziness and things. So I thought I wouldn't be able to get it to work, but I even tried an N64 passport because I thought that might be what it needed. But lately I got it's basically what plugs into the N64 and like a GameCube as well, the input for the video output, but it's just the piece that goes into the back and then it goes straight into HDMI rather than what would be the RG, well, I can't remember what they are, the 3 leads that it would have had like originally. I can't remember what they're called, VGA or RGB or whatever it is that you have to plug in. It goes It's got the input and then it goes straight into HDMI, and it's got an NTSC and PAL switch on it. So I plugged that in, put the game in and pressed play, and it worked. So I could have just said that without going through all that. But so yeah, so basically I got the game to work. So there's a lot more Bond games I can do now. Goldfinger 64, Tomorrow Never Dies, it's been made on N64, and like a few others. So it's awesome. Got even more Bond games to do. It's brilliant. Okay, so next into Diablo's Plan. It looks like we got a tank mission after that, so another vehicle mission. Okay, so I'll see you in that one. Cheers, guys.